Sounds great.
Yeah, that's why I want to get out of here, man. Cannot fucking wait. It'll be a game changer for sure.
Game changed.
All right. I believe we are live. So yeah, take it off whenever.
Oh, like we're good to go.
Yeah, but we are currently live right now. So this is how
Okay.
I go live to make sure everything's good before we start. Actually.
Yeah, you're gonna mute yourself, right? Because you're
Yeah.
getting loud. There's some
No.
shit
Yeah.
going on back.
I will.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I am ready to go.
All right. All right. Do whatever.
Yes, sir. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 27 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Today we're gonna do a little run through of pretty much every sport. We have some baseball, basketball, soccer, and football to talk about. And then we're gonna rip a complete set of 2021 Don Russ football and see if we can make our money back. Is the plan. But first, hit the baseball. So probably the biggest news in sports came from the MLB this past week on Friday, August 12th. It got announced that Fernando Tatis Jr. of the San Diego Padres, I would say probably the third best player under 25. So we're not talking about just a normal dude. We're talking about a stud. He got suspended for 80 games, which is the rest of this season, the beginning of next season, and all of the postseason this season too, for performance enhancing drugs.
Who does he play for? The Pirates again, right?
So he got caught with the roids. And
does he play for the Pirates?
No, the Padres.
Padres.
San Diego.
Padres.
Yeah, Padres, San Diego.
Padres.
And what's crazy is the Padres just traded for Juan Soto, so they got. I'd say Tatis is probably the third best player under 25. Soto is the best player under 25. We just talked about him last week or the week before. Talked about that trade. So they were going all in on this season, and then probably their second or third best player gets suspended for the rest of the season and the postseason. So that's a fat L for sure. And Tatis, since he is one of the best players under 25, is super relevant in the card industry because let's not forget baseball. Even though a lot of people think baseball is boring, baseball is still king when it comes to sports cards. And as somebody that good like Tatis is and that young, so many people have his cards. So I looked up his 2019 Topps Chrome base rookie card, PSA 10. On the 12th, which is the day it all, actually on the 11th, sorry, the day before it all happened, he was selling for $120. He hasn't been having the best season, so he's down from his high of like 150 from earlier in the year. But he was still selling for 120 a couple days ago on Thursday. Now he's selling for $88, down, I don't know, 27% in the course of 4 days.
His buyers going to keep going down too, right? I mean,
Yeah, they
it's
eventually.
not like there's room for him to go up right now. So
Yeah. So what's gonna have to happen is the market's gonna have to totally readjust because people were buying and holding him like this dude's gonna be a future Hall of Famer for sure. Like the way his career's taken off, like that's what you would expect for Tatis. That's where he's going. But now,
now it's like, oh, he did roids. He's out.
yeah, and
Move on.
that's the thing with baseball, right? Is if you're caught with roids, and he was caught with it, you're just never allowed in the Hall of Fame. Like Barry Bonds is the best baseball player of all time, not in the Hall yet. Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, Sammy Sosa, and there's people that are in the Hall of Fame like David Ortiz, which people are pretty sure did roids, but never got caught. So they're in. But I don't know. I just think baseball's stupid, man, for not letting these people in the Hall of Fame. Like I get it, they cheated, but they served their suspension, and through their suspension, they don't get paid. So they got punished. Like I think they should still be allowed in the Hall because these steroid hitters saved baseball. Like baseball was like nobody was watching for a while in the late 80s and stuff like that. And then these steroid boys came along and started cranking homers like crazy. I made the game fun to watch again. And the fact that they're not allowed in the Hall of Fame, like literally Barry Bonds, the best player in baseball, is not in the Hall of Fame. Like that's just kind of stupid. So maybe for the people that bought Tatis, I'm so sorry if you have a whole bunch of Tatis, because Tatis is one of those guys that people have like hundreds of his cards, like bought in and have been holding forever. I'm sorry.
He's an investment player.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you're one of those people, but hopefully throughout Tatis's career, they finally are just like, you know what, we need to let these people in the hall. Maybe we could put a little asterisk next to their plaque or something, but like they did their time. Let's still acknowledge them for being as good as they are. Because across sports, there's like really shitty people in the Hall of Fame, in like respective Hall of Fames. But just because they did some roids, I don't know. I think it's stupid, but baseball is a sport for old white people, and the old white guys don't like the fact that people did roids, I guess. So, but maybe when that generation goes by the wayside, yeah, maybe by the time the boomers are gone, then people like Barry Bonds will be let in the hall, which he should be. But that's my little rant on that.
Yeah.
Another huge hitter who's at the very end of his season, I just wanted to update people on. Albert Pujols just hit his 689th home run in his 22-year career. So he's been in the MLB for 22 years, 689. He's 11 away from 700, the mythical 700. But I don't like if this is his last year. I don't think he's going to get it because I think he's only hit like 10 this season. So to hit 11 more in like with 1/3 of the season left would be a little ridiculous to expect. But
yeah.
What's nice is he's with the St. Louis Cardinals again. He signed with them for this last season, so he's with the team that he's most known for, and he's still cranking bombs every once in a while, which is cool. Shout out to Pujols. All right,
I've
let's
never
talk
heard
some.
that name before, man.
You've never heard Albert Pujols before?
Never. I hear baseball names, like baseball player names, obviously, but that's one that I didn't even ring a bell. I was just like, who?
Yeah, the two teams he was with the most were the Cardinals and the Angels, which the Cardinals are a big baseball team, but they definitely don't get the publicity like the Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers do, or whatever like that. So, but he's as good, I would say, as like David Ortiz, who's for the Red Sox and all those people. But he's a great player. Definitely going to make it in the Hall of Fame, and unless, of course, people find out he did roids at some point, then he won't be allowed. But so far, that has not happened for Mr. Pujols, so that's good. Let's talk some basketball, Michael.
Yep, I actually have the basketball discussion up here. So the NBA has finally released the Christmas Day schedule for the 2022 season. And at game one, it's going to be I don't know if this is game one or like anything like that. I don't know if they listed it kind of like in order of when they're going to be played. But listed first is Bucks at Celtics. That's going to be a good game. Should be, at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
Christmas Day is, for everybody that doesn't know, Christmas Day is like the basketball's version of Thanksgiving for football. Like it's a big day. It's their biggest regular season day, and they try and just have stacked games across the board. And it's set up where it's basketball all day. Like you can start watching one of these games at like 10:30. So it'll be one of those East Coast games. So Boston Celtics Bucks might be the first game, or the Knicks Sixers. And then they just work throughout the whole day. You can watch like 12 hours of basketball pretty much, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I did it last Christmas.
Yeah, so Celtics Bucks first game. I mean, you got Jason Tatum versus Giannis. That'll be badass for sure. You got Knicks versus Sixers, which is definitely out of the ones I'm looking at, the one I'm least interested in.
Yeah, I saw that and I was just like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's just because, I mean, the Sixers are a good team with Embiid and Harden, but the Knicks are just, I don't know. New York's a big market, and the Knicks are like a popular team, even though they've been shit for a long time. I would say they're like the Cowboys, but the Cowboys have had way more success in their career.
The Browns?
No, like the Knicks have at least been relevant at some point. Like, yeah, I don't know. Nuggets Suns, which as a Suns fan, I'm super interested in that.
Yeah.
And the Nuggets are going to be really good too, because Jamal Murray's going to be back, and Jokic and Michael Porter, all that jazz. That's going to be a good game for sure.
Yeah.
Mavericks Lakers, you got Luka versus LeBron.
That last one was the game I'm looking forward to the most, for sure.
Grizzlies Warriors.
That's gonna be a good game right there.
I know
That's gonna be a high scoring game, probably.
that was a spicy series too. When they played in the last playoffs, there's a lot of shit talking going back and forth.
Yeah.
And you got the young guns, the Grizzlies, versus the old Golden Warriors that just won the championship. So, I think Christmas Day. I think some of those games are sick. Obviously, I said the Knicks and Sixers game. That's the one I'm definitely not interested in. But I think the two best ones are going to be Warriors, Grizzlies, and Celtics, Bucks. Even as a Suns fan, I'm going to say that those two are probably going to be the best ones.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Lakers Mavericks would be all right, but like I just feel like the Lakers, dude, like
they need to get better.
Like,
it needs to not just be LeBron this time. Anthony Davis needs to stay healthy, which is
very
easier
unlikely.
said than done for sure. Especially lately.
He just like breathes in like the wrong direction. He just like tears his Achilles.
Yeah.
But yeah, this should be a good day of basketball though.
Should be a good game. And that's about it for basketball. There hasn't really been any news. Kevin Durant still sucks ass as a person, but Premier League soccer, yay! Premier League Week 2, Manchester City, my team, destroyed Bournemouth 4-0. So yeah, that was fun to watch. A lot of goals. Definitely the biggest game of this past game week was Chelsea versus Tottenham, which are two of the big six teams, and they're both from London, so a lot of hatred. And that game was really good, and ended 2-2 in a draw, and it was spicy, dude. I'm not kidding. Like the coaches,
I thought the
Arsenal
coaches
game got
was
each other.
pretty spicy. Dude, the 4-2 win.
Oh yeah, I meant like the Chelsea Tottenham was spicy in that they were like fighting.
Okay, like actually squaring up. Okay.
The coaches,
dude,
were
soccer fans, bro, they get nuts. Like when I see videos of those, people are like, "Yeah, Raiders fans are scary," and I'm like, "Bro, soccer fans are scary. Watch those games. They'll stab you for wearing the wrong color shirt." Like,
yeah, Chelsea and Tottenham, the coaches were the ones that got into it actually,
really?
and at the very end of the game, the Tottenham, they went to shake hands, and it was kind of like, you remember that Jim Harbaugh shake with, what was that guy? The guy from the Lions. You remember that really awkward shake where they like grabbed each other's hands and then started talking shit? That's pretty much what happened here. And then I think it was just the Tottenham manager got a red card, which I thought was kind of stupid. I thought they both should have gotten red cards, but well, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chelsea should have won the game 100%. Shitty refereeing occurred for like both Tottenham goals. Like the night, I don't think I think it should have been a 2-0 win. Honestly, like there was some shady refereeing. Chelsea should be upset, but I don't like either team, so I don't care.
Right.
Manchester United. The other thing I want to talk about sucks ass, which as a Manchester City fan is great to see. United lost 4-0 to Brentford, which Brentford is like bottom of the table team, and United just got dusted. So United have played 2 games and lost 2 games, so which is just funny. And Liverpool, the other big team, Liverpool 1-1 against Crystal Palace. So Liverpool has drawn the first 2 games. So people have already posted memes. It's like, oh, Manchester City won the title because Liverpool has dropped 4 points right off the gate, and that's the competition for City. So City's in the driver's seat. So let's go City. All right, Mike, you talk about preseason football.
Preseason football. Where to go first? I say we can just open up with. I honestly didn't realize preseason was starting this week. I think I remember telling you. I was just sitting in my room. I was sitting right there on my bed. And got a notification on my phone, and it was like Packers versus 49ers start now. And I was like, wait, what? What now? I was like, excuse me?
That was the same way for me.
And then I was like, oh crap. So I turned it on and I actually watched it. So I guess we'll just open up with the Niners preseason game, as obviously me and Casey are both 49er fans. So, of the things I saw, I was only able to watch like half the first quarter, and then probably like the second half of the fourth quarter when I went to Buffalo to see Casey and David. But from what I saw early, I actually got to watch Trey Lance play, which was obviously the I think the big thing that everybody in the NFL wanted to
Only
see.
thing worth watching.
Yeah, and he actually played pretty well. He stood in the pocket a lot better. He actually slid, which was kind of a big deal to me. Like he did a scramble where he ran and rushed for like I think 8 or 9 yards, and he was you could tell he was about to take another step. And then he just like actually did like a normal QB slide, you know. And I guess in an interview after the game, he said that was the first time he's ever slid ever as a quarterback. So he was like it felt really awkward to me, but I'd rather he did that than went one on one with a linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, in college he was like so much bigger than everybody else, so you probably feel like he needed to slide. But
yeah, so Kyle's probably like, yeah, he's not the biggest guy in the field.
As a fan of Jimmy, we know that you need to slide. Don't go for that extra yard.
Yeah, and get taken out by a safety. Like the safety was like, I remember watching the video of Jimmy Garoppolo. Like the safety was slowing down so he wouldn't hit him, and he decided not to go out. So he was like, all right, I guess I'll hit you now. But
yeah, the connection between Lance and Ayuk is looking pretty nasty. I don't know if it was in the. I didn't watch the preseason game at all, so I don't know if there's a lot of fire between those two in the game. But just from listening to the practice,
I didn't even play in the preseason game.
Oh yeah, him and Debo both didn't play.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, that's the issue with preseason guys is there's not much to watch. Like,
yeah, it's
you're gonna see a lot of.
That's why neither of us knew preseason was starting, because we weren't like excited to like look into it.
Yeah, only thing I wanted to see was how Trey Lance did, and it looks like he did good. 4 for 5, right?
Yeah, 4 for 5 and 1 touchdown. Which we could talk about that a different connection, not the Trey Lance to Ayuk connection, but the Trey Lance to Danny Gray connection. He threw like a deep ball, probably like a 40, 50 yards right into because Danny Gray burnt the defender, which is what his job is. That's why we drafted him. He's a speedy receiver. He burnt the defender, got a giant gap, and it was an all right ball. He kind of had to cut to the outside to get to the ball, but nonetheless, it still got to him before the defender had time to catch up, and he just outran him and just a touchdown. So it's nice seeing a quarterback on our team for once that can actually like do that, like to stop and just launch a 50-yard pass downfield to our speedy receivers,
Because we have not been able to see something like that in a long time. It's
been rough.
A 20-yard down the field ball was something to be happy about for us. So
yeah, so it's definitely nice to see.
And Danny Gray's a 3rd-round wide receiver, right? So we're not talking about some like deep scrub.
Danny Gray, wasn't he second?
Yeah, I think he's 3rd round. But I mean, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, wasn't it? I always thought he was second for some reason. That's Debo's second.
Yeah, Debo's a second. Ayuk's a first. Danny Gray's 3rd. So I mean, he has potential to be like our 3rd receiver, maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Our defense played really well, specifically our secondary. They got 3 picks off of Jordan Love. 2 of them went to.
Mikey, there's people that are still collecting Jordan Love cards.
Dude, why not, dude? He's gonna win, dude.
Like, did they not watch the time he played last year? Why?
Yeah, he's not very good. I mean, he showed it off here in preseason. 3 picks, 2 of them to the same person. One of our rookie, Samuel Womack, the 3rd. Our 5th-round CB that we drafted at 2 interceptions. So, looking real good for him.
Yeah, looking good for him. Not looking good for Jordan Love, that's for sure.
Yeah, at all.
I'm sure the Packers are like, damn it, we're going to have to actually get somebody to replace Aaron Rodgers. We thought we had somebody, but they definitely don't. If you have Jordan Love cards, sell them, is what I would say, for anything that you can get.
Oh, I've noticed the chat. I had the football stuff up over it, but Kayla Gustafson typing in the chat. It said, Mr. White shot us out. It's Emma and Kaula.
Is it not Kayla, too?
It's Kaula.
I'm sure she meant to say Kayla.
Okay, Kayla. Mr. White, we will be livid if you don't shout us out. So
hi, Kayla. Hi, Emma. There you go. There's your shout out.
I don't know how old that is, so you're about to be roasted probably in your class now. But they got the shout out, so we got that out of the way.
Yeah, that's all we had to do was shout them out. Luckily, I don't teach them this year. They're seniors, and I teach juniors. So.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, not luckily. They were good kids, but they can't roast me in class. They just have to come after school, I guess, and roast me. All right. What happened to Zach Wilson, Mikey?
That's rough, dude. If there's any Jets fans watching this, I'm really sorry. But I think he tore his meniscus, and he's diagnosed with a bone bruise. They looked into it further. He actually had a meniscus tear, and now they confirmed today that he's going to be having surgery on that to get repaired. So I think they are predicting he's out 2 to 4 weeks. So
That timetable doesn't make sense to me. Anytime I hear surgery, I do not think 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Well, it's a minor surgery.
Yeah, I
not
know,
like a
but
major
still,
one.
I don't know. Still, in my mind, surgery
Yeah.
at least means a month. I don't know.
But yeah, so they're going to be 2 to 4 weeks. I'm going to guess it's going to be the 4 weeks.
Yeah, dude, the preseason
Like-
meant a lot to him too. He's got new weapons he needs to get used to.
Yeah.
This is a big season for him, and you're definitely not seeing him the rest of this preseason.
No, yeah, that's
No
what
doubt.
I'm saying. Like I think they're going to make him wait the full 4 weeks and maybe even miss week 1 because I think they're going to want him to come back as healthy as possible.
Let's see, who do the Jets play week 1? That matters in this debate.
Because they have Joe Flacco and is it Michael White? Is their backup?
Ravens. Oh, that's an L.
Oh yeah.
They might as well not even play Zach Wilson. That's an L.
No, dude, they can play Joe Flacco. He knows that, dude.
That's true. He knows the Ravens well.
He robbed their money for a while.
He knows that Lamar Jackson just straight snatched his job. That's what he knows. Anything else from preseason, Mikey?
I mean, not a whole lot happened. Oh yeah, so there's one other thing. One thing that me and Casey both liked to see a lot. So I guess a bunch of fans at the Browns and Jaguars game. Yeah. So when Deshaun Watson came on the field to take his first snap, the whole fucking crowd just started chanting, "You sick fuck, you sick fuck." So that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's some soccer shit right there. They do that in soccer all the time. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was just so disappointed with the Browns. Like, he even got to play. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't. If he's currently under like the suspension that they're going through, I don't even know how he was allowed to play.
Yeah, I guess the suspension is just the regular season. I guess.
I don't think that's okay. I think that's stupid, but
I do too.
I mean, he shouldn't be playing. We've already talked about that, so we won't again.
I don't get why don't they want to have Brissett run with the ones, or whoever's going to be the backup or the starter,
right?
Or at least I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, but other than that, I didn't really get to watch any of the other games, so I don't know too much about those.
Yeah, Mikey and I had dinner with our friend David, and we were just chatting it up. We haven't seen each other in a long time, so just chatting it up.
Yeah.
But you ready to open?
I guess one important thing I can mention before that. Forgot I saw that headline. Kenny Pickett was playing amazing
Steelers.
For the Steelers.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett. I heard Desmond Ridder played pretty well too for the Falcons.
Kenny Pickett has been looking really great in preseason. Like he's been catching a lot of attention. And in his first preseason game, he delivered that 13 for 15, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Yeah, that's a pretty good showing, and he was out there for a decent amount of drives too.
Yeah,
put up numbers like that. That's nice.
He went on balled out.
That's
so lucky for Pittsburgh, man.
They got Trubisky's, who I think is still going to be the starter week 1.
They have Mason Rudolph and Trubisky.
Yeah, so I think Trubisky is number 1 right now. Mason Rudolph might be out of a job in a week or 2 if this kid keeps playing like that.
I was gonna say Trubisky played the least amount of plays. So
yeah, I think he's their
starter. In preseason, that generally usually means that that's the starter because they want them to play as little. Like if you look at the Niners, Trey Lance only played 5 snaps. So
yeah, it's usually just
6 or 7 probably with the rushes, but yeah,
just the first drive. That's about it. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff to see, but week 1 preseason, not worth it. What is it? Week 2 now is the big one since there's only 3 games, or is?
What do you mean, like the big one?
Well, because it used to be when there was 4 preseason games, the 3rd preseason game was the one to watch because that's the one where they ran it as like a dress rehearsal for the first game, and you got to see the starters more. So I don't know if it's week 2 now or if it's still week 3.
I mean, why wouldn't they just do week 3 since the week after that would be the first week? I don't really see.
I don't know. I have to check back for last season how the teams took it, but
unless they like giving them that week off of
Yeah, week one sucks all the time. It's usually just people don't want to have happen what happened to the Jets. Is why they don't want people to get injured, especially their starting quarterback. So
yeah, that's rough.
rest in peace, the Jets. All right, Mikey, let's open some packs.
All right, let's get to it.
Um, oh, that's good. That is good to know. Because it is loud as shit right now. Okay. This is it. Let's get
All
it.
right, I have it. I would zoom it out maybe a little more if you can. A tiny little more. Right there. Right there. That should be pretty good, I think. Yeah. It's focusing pretty well, actually.
All right. Let's go. All right. So here we have our 2021 complete set of Donruss football. So what you get inside of this box, you get 400 cards in the box, which is a lot to look at. Which comes with 250 base cards, so worthless. 100 rated rookies, some of those being useful, and 50 photo variations. Look for these randomly inserted cards: base press proof hyper, base photo variation press proof hyper, rated rookie press proof hyper. On average, non-base cards are included approximately 5 in every pack. Well, no shit, Donruss Panini, because that's what the bonus pack is the 5 inserts. So yeah, 5. I'd be super upset if we open that and there's one of them just a base card. So let's talk about price wise. I bought the thing, tax and everything, off eBay for $95. The plan with this is to pull out all the rookies, all the good ones, the rookie quarterbacks. So that would be Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, and Davis Mills, the 6 rookie quarterbacks. A couple of the wide receivers, so Devontae, Jalen Waddle, and Jamar Chase. Najee Harris as a running back. I don't know. I don't think any of the other running backs are worth it. Javonte Williams or DeAndre Swift. I don't think. Maybe we'll look that up. And Kyle Pitts, tight end. We're gonna pull those and send those to SGC if they look nice. Get them graded. Then throughout the regular season, sell them. Grading through SGC is $23 if you send it to Nash Cards. By the way, everybody, $23 a card. So get them graded, have them come back, and when the players play well in the regular season, sell them. And we hope to get our money back and more, because $95 for that many rookie cards is not a bad deal, honestly. So we just need to hope that when we cut open this box, they're in good shape, which we're gonna do now. And we will save that 5-card bonus pack for the last thing that we open.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
All right, it is. Why is it taped to the box? That's all right. Way to mess up the box. They literally just had it like glued, sticky glued to it. That's annoying. Yeah, there's the box. Let's crack open this thing. Look at all those cards. That's a lot of cards, Michael. That's
so are they like?
Cards. All right.
How are they separated? Like, so what's?
So I don't know if you can see this on here, but you
No,
notice
yeah, you
how
can kind
like
of see like the.
you can notice how they changed
Yeah.
right here. So I'm assuming that this all to the right is all the shitty base cards that are worthless,
Okay.
and this to the left, I'm assuming that I'm trying to pull out now is the rookies.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. All right. And one right on the top is an important one, so let's not mess around with that.
All right. So are these all like predicted ones, or are these all random?
No, these are all you get them. It's the whole set. It's all of the printed set, so all 400 of them. Let me make sure that there's no rookies in. Oh, there is. Ooh, that's nice. Wait, no, that's not a rookie. He's not a rookie in that class. Chase Young's not a rookie. Yeah, so I think we have just a giant stack of rookies right here now. So right off the top, Kyle Pitts. So that's going to be one of the ones that we want to check and see if it is of a good quality to send away. It looks pretty good, but who knows? Khalil Herbert, running back for the Bears, not worth it. Eskridge, not worth it. Offensive lineman, we're just going to say not worth it. All right, I'm going to pick them up and zoom through them.
When you're going one by one, I was like, there's going to be a lot of O-line in there.
Waddle worth it. Rotate. Najee worth it. Yeah, we'll just look at them. Javonte Williams, maybe. I don't know. We'll look at it. Jamar Chase, definitely. Sam Ellinger, ew. Who? Peyton Turner, Travis Etienne, Tylan Wallace, Micah Parsons, Devontae, so Slim, Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's even bought Devontae Williams at all. So, no one wants him.
Ooh, long neck, Davis Mills. Patrick Surtain, Chuba Hubbard, Greg Rousseau, Tommy Trimble, Jeremiah Wilson Cameroa, Des Fitzpatrick, Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Oh boy, that's a lot of things. Michael Carter, Mac Attack, Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore might actually be worth it.
Yeah, I put him to the side actually. Trey Lance. There's our boy Michael. Lancey Poo.
That's such an awkward stance for the code.
Yeah, I know. Elijah Mitchell. All right, we're cutting through them. We're making good progress. Aziz Ojulari, Nico Collins, Justin Fields. There's one. Ian Book, lame. Rashad Bateman. Trey Sermon, Lamau.
I'll have it support out of it.
Zach Wilson. We'll show the good ones again, but right now I'm just trying to cut through this friggin' stack. Make sure we have everybody that's worth anything.
Oh, I think he tells them about the channel at school, David, with some of them.
What?
He asked, how are your students finding you?
Oh, yeah, they know. They just know. At this point, they just know. Once one of them knows, they all know. So here we go. Here are the good rookies. So we got the T-Law. Lawrence looks pretty good. Zach Wilson looks pretty good. Justin Fields looked pretty good. Trey Lance looks pretty good. Mac Attack, Davis Mills. All right, so we got all 6 of the quarterbacks there. We got Devontae, Jamar, and Waddle. We got our 3 wide receivers there. We got Javonte Williams, which you said not worth it, right? Najee, so our 1 running back, and Kyle Pitts. All right, so they all look good initially, but they're brand new out of the pack. So I just got to look at them, make sure the centering looks all right, and not mess up the edges or anything. Get them sleeved, all that good stuff. So set those to the side. I don't know how the rest of them are, because they said the photo variation ones, which are the ones without their masks. I don't know if those are just like randomly in here. It kind of looks like it, so that's gonna kind of suck ass. Maybe not. Maybe they're all right here. Let's see. Because that looked like a decent amount of photo variation. So there's Chase Young. That's what a photo variation is without the helmet. That Dak is not. Jalen Hurts photo variation.
How many photo variations are there? Drew Brees photo variation.
Drew Breezes. Saquon. Tommy B. Maybe that's where some. I don't know. Look that up. Is Tom Brady photo variation worth anything? John Elway, OBJ, Devontae Adams has his mask on. That's interesting. Lamar has his mask on, but not wearing it properly. Classic. Classic look. Like, why couldn't they do him justice and like?
No, that ain't worth it. It sold for like $3.
Sheesh. $3 whole dollars. My
And then a
God.
blue photo variation of Tom Brady one sold for 99 cents.
So I'm not sure these are even worth me dividing out, is what Mikey's telling me. But you know, I'll do that off camera. We don't need to do that now. So yeah, we got our rookies. That's what was important. Now the fun part, the part that we don't know what we're gonna get, is that 5-card bonus pack. That could make us a lot of money right off the bat. I still feel
So,
pretty
will that one
confident.
can that one give you like parallels or what have you?
Yeah, I think they're all supposed to be hyper
Okay.
parallels. I think. So we got the good rooks, which I think we can make our money back for sure if they come out graded well, just from those. So really the bonus pack is like extra, I guess I'd say. Hopefully we get some cards in the bonus pack we're sending away to get graded too. That'd be cool. Let's rip that bad boy. Here it is. 5-card bonus pack. Don Russell.
We're trying to remember this camera angle, by the way, because it's honestly looking really good. Like where it's at, like the distance and stuff, Just try to keep that in mind.
Don't want to look at the back card and ruin it. So here we go. So you have a John Elway. Do you see that?
Yeah, just do you want me to look that up at all? No, probably not really.
It's a press proof and it's a photo variation too.
2021
So
Don Russ football. What did you say? Press proof?
yeah, hyper. Press proof hyper.
Press proof hyper.
John Elway.
Bronze one sold for 99 cents. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll just give that to my friend who's a Broncos fan. It looks kind of cool. We have a press proof rated rookie Gary Brightwell.
That's rough.
Who? Russell Gage L. A rated rookie. Please be somebody good for the Patriots.
Mac Attack?
Oh
is it
shit!
Mac Attack?
Let's
It
go.
is. Which one is it?
I think
So-
it's press proof hyper Mac Jones. Oh, let's go. That's nice. All right, and a Justin Tucker, my favorite kicker.
Press proof Mac Jones. So press proof hyper.
hyper Mac Jones. I think that's what these are.
So show it to me again. I need to see that picture and stuff so I can compare it. So you see how it looks. He's like that off the pose, got that blue on the left. Oh, no.
Look at it dance.
I only see one hyper parallel soul of that. Everything else is like the gold hollow premium stock. Like it's not that one. But yours is the hyper parallel. And there's only I know it is. This one that I saw that sold. Let me see. Yeah, this one that sold. There's only one that I found that sold, and it looks exactly like that one. Like it's called B, and it even says press proof hyper RC.
Yeah, it says press proof right here at the bottom.
$150.
Sheesh! Let's go. Graded or not
graded? There's only one that sold graded for $205.
From graded through what? PSA or
PSA 9, not the PSA 9.
9? Yeah, let's go. All right, we don't have to worry about making our money back because we got it all in one freaking card. Let's.
About time you get a dub, man.
About time we get a big hit on here. That's a big hit, guys. That's a raw card over $150. Dude, I can't believe we got a Mac. Woo!
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go to.
I lost my cooler there. Normally I keep my cooler rested off. Shit. Let's go.
Press proof hyper parallel. What is a hyper?
I mean, I mean, I'm not surprised because I think you only get these. I think you can only find this parallel from these full sets in the bonus pack, and you only get 5 cards in each full set. So I'm not surprised it's that much money. That's
These are the
let's get that.
sold.
Let's get that boy sleeved and taken care of real quick for sure before a tornado comes and rips your
One
buttons.
sold on June 29th for $99, and then the graded 205 one. I'm on I'm straight up on eBay trying to see if it looks a little and see like what's currently listed. What's currently listed is one for a buy it now for 200.
Raw or graded?
And that is the old, and then a bunch of those boxes. So there's not even that many listed on that. Yes, so that card has to be rare. That's why it's so expensive. So there's only 12 cards listed, and then it goes to those boxes that you bought. So there's only 12 currently listed, and of the let me see, PSA oh boy, PSA 10 is selling for. Let me make sure I'm looking here correctly. Also, there's another raw one up for sale for what was that? 400.
Look at that bad boy dance. Sheesh.
So the cheapest one, let's say, do you think that could be a PSA 10?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to sell centering like north south and stuff like that. It looks
All right,
good.
well,
Edges are nice. It just got
well, if it's a PSA 10, the cheapest PSA 10 of that is on being auctioned for $2,000. And then it's not sold yet, obviously.
Has somebody bid on it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But the PSA 9s, the cheapest one is. There's only two 9s, and then one's 900 and one's 1,000.
I think since we know we have something that's that expensive, I think we're gonna all the ones that we said maybes to getting graded, we're just gonna get graded, Mikey. Since we know we got that money coming.
Wait, so why would you? Would it not be worth it to buy that card raw and then grade it if the cheapest one is selling on being listed for 900?
Well, so here's the deal with people selling raw stuff on eBay. Most of the time, it's not going to 10 because most of the time the person's looked at it and been like, "Yeah, I'm not going to get a 10 on this, so I'm going to sell it on eBay raw." That's usually how eBay works. Sometimes you get some people that just didn't bother grading it, but a lot of times there's something wrong with the card that you can't see when you're buying it that they're selling it as.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, I always say what's wrong with the card. Like when I post stuff like that on eBay, I always say minor ding, and I'll try and show it. But some people are shady as shit.
Like, dude, that base is a 9K. That's legit like a $900 card base.
I know. Let's go. That's sick.
Lilia had a message retracted.
Who did?
Lilia? That's all it says. David says, "Get it."
Yeah.
He saw that big old pool.
We might have to put some fire emojis in the title. And say.
Yeah, David, if you're still here, David, that's I don't know if you heard this, but that's if he gets that graded and it comes out as at least a 9 out of 10, that's like $900 starting from what we're seeing. So.
Dude, of everyone we got, or could have gone, we got Mac. Let's go.
Yeah, the one that had the best season of all of
them. I mean, I would have taken any of the quarterbacks, or any of the rookies. Actually, I don't even fucking quarterbacks. Any of the people that we have in the pile, that'd be nice. You got Mac. All right. Well, finally, a big ass hit on here.
That's good after we taken that big old L on the classics one. that honestly just paid for classics too.
Oh yeah, that paid for a lot of the shit that we've done on this channel if it comes out well. But let's not get too excited. But was good for sure. Bang, fire emojis. Hashtag you won't believe this.
the chat. I think it is. So I was putting fire emojis in the chat. It was just on you for a while because I was too busy trying to figure out how to put fire emojis. Alright.
Be one of those breakers that says we only pull heat on this channel after we have 26 videos previously of us pulling straight ass. I think there's like one other video in which we made money on, and it might have been the last one when we pulled that Joe Burrow black.
Dude, that was a big pull right there, buddy.
I know. I'm red in the face. At least I feel red in the face. I don't know if I actually am. But a little bit. All right, let's take her away, pal. I'll quit slapping
What's that
these.
arm up in front of you right there? I don't know if you want that there.
Oh, that's yeah. There you go.
That's not, I don't know if you want that just in front of your face. All right, guys, that is it for episode 27 of Sonoran Sports Cards. We finally had a pretty big pull, so if you guys didn't see it, make sure to skim back after the video is finished after we do this to see what you pulled as he's showing it to you there. But yeah, guys, that's if all goes well and it gets at least a PSA 9 rating. That's a $900 card. So that is a very big pool. That was very lucky. So yeah, guys, if you liked what we saw and discussed, then go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell to see when we go live. Join us in the chat. I was trying to reply to you guys as much as I could today. If I didn't get to you in time, I do apologize. But yeah, guys, I think that is it for us for this video. And as always, we will see you guys next Monday.